all you ever want to do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke.
Yeah, hey, well, we can hold the peace so we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
This is not about freedom. I'll use my power to get them out of the way. Come on. I got hairy legs.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing. Testicles, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 hundo and flattish swam of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you as powered is sponsored by Everesting K2 Flex.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh, you
It's
bitches.
the fucking Catalina wine mixer. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh no, you bitches. What's going on, fam? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Remember, don't be a beach, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. It is Tainty Tuesday, and we do have a great swole card for you today. We will be busting the nut in just a moment and giving that away at the end of today's episode. But first, in the comments down below, for those of you catching the live stream, what is a Tainty Magooch to you? What does it mean to be a Tainty Magooch, and why do you not want to be a Tainty Magooch? I mean, it's good advice. It's good advice. I do say so myself, but you don't want to be one. You don't want to be a Tainty Magooch. So drop in the comments down below. What is a Tainty Magooch to you? And of course, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and check out thedailyswole.com. That's THE, thedailyswole.com, for all the links for the live streams. We are live every single day on every platform: Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Odyssey, Rumble, the best place to watch. Most people watch on YouTube, and of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you leave us a review. It helps a ton. So if you're listening on Apple Podcasts right now, pause, leave a 5-star review, and write a review. How the Daily Swole impacts your sick fucking gains every fucking day. And let's give a nice round of applause for James Martino watching live for the first time. Welcome. I remember my first time. It's only going to hurt a lot.
Because
Yeah, remember when your swole cherry was popped? You could drop in the comments down below. What was the first episode you watched of the Daily Swole? What number was it, if you remember? James writes, jacked. First time catching live. Listen to Papa on my daily commutes, and of course, when I'm at the fucking gym. Indeed. Indeed. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say goodbye to your nips, James, because we're about to blow them the fuck off. Let us summon the Falcon and get today's party started. You're already subscribed. You're already liked. You're already listening. Whatever you're doing, make sure you check out SwoleNormusX.com for the SwoleFam, for all the details, the free downloads, and join the fam today. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Before we get into that, let's bust this nut open. Let's summon the Falcon with the voice of an angel. Fucking nailed it. 10 out of 10. Put some respect on it, Yaboosh.
USA, greatest country in the world.
All right, greatest country in the world. Tessie, you look like you're in motion. Leo, get some help, bro. Put down the sparkling bone broth. Put it down. Put it down. Come on, Leo. All right, hashtag get swole. Tessie looks like you look like you're in motion, baby doll. Oh my God. That's all nice. Coffee burp. Hashtag get swole for a chance to win today's swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's episode. Thank you so much, Falcon. It looks good. It looks nice. It looks like it actually matches Tessie. Looks very sexy. Let's get into that tip. Let's moisturize. And of course, don't forget, spit on it. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. It's respectful. It's respectful, fam. Remember, it's respectful. Okay, down below, you see at your screen, SwoleNormusX.com. We have an announcement because yesterday, It was our weekly accountability meeting, so we had the live call at 10 a.m. Eastern time, so that is uploaded, and you can catch that now inside Priority Access and Swole TV. Not only that, we posted a brand new episode of Forging Pillars on the Swolenormous YouTube channel, but also featured that on the Daily Swole podcast as well. So yesterday's episode, hopefully you liked it. How many of you listened to that? We got a brand new Forging Pillars with Rachel. So if you didn't listen to it, it's available on all the podcast apps, and we'll be featuring Forging Pillars episodes on the podcast. That way it makes it easier for you to digest and consume all this amazing fucking content. So a lot of you are familiar with Rachel's story, but if you're not, go and check out that episode because it is absolutely legit. It is fire. Just amazing transformation. Talk about a different looking person. Like, look at this thumbnail. Talk about a completely different person. Look at me. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail and the emoji. Look, my mind's blowing. It's just blowing. It's blowing. Absolutely, completely different human being from the sad face to the happy face. Yay! But look at those guns. Look at the gains, and look at that. In terms of gains, look at the gaining of life back. Getting her life back. Completely different looking person. Lost another human being. She looked double the size. So good for you, Rachel. Congratulations again. And make sure you go check out that episode of Forging Pillars. We got a couple SwoleFam posts, so if you want to join the fam, SwoleNormousX.com, links down below and at the bottom of your screen. But we got some posts from the SwoleFam. This is our smiling Christian. Happy hump day, leg day here, endorphins. It's not hump day, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, but we're still happy to make some sick fucking gains.
Yow.
It's hump day. Hump day, my God. Are we starting early? We're starting hump days on Tuesdays now? We got a post here from Elon. Hey, SwoleFam, I was wondering, how do you deal with sugar cravings? This time of year, particularly December, is a difficult time for me when it comes to sugar shit food. Given the 3 birthdays, our wedding anniversary, and Christmas all in the same month, today my husband asked me to make him some sugar cookies, and since it's his birthday, I obliged. I did eat some of the dough, enough to equal 1 cookie, but no more. So how in the hell do I squash the damn sugar cravings? Rock on, y'all, and thanks. That's tough if you are indulging other people. If you're surrounding yourself with this shit, it's gonna be very hard to stay away from it. Just like an alcoholic. If you are maybe 10 years off the bottle, maybe you could be around someone that has a drink and you're fortified and you have no risk and you have no desire, but you have to keep it out of your environment. If you're a sugar addict, you have to keep it away from you. And that means not making fucking sugar cookies. That means not having in your house, regardless of whose birthday it is, regardless of what fucking mainstream holiday it is. A wedding anniversary doesn't mean that you have to destroy your health for it. Why is every kind of celebration surrounding shitty food? It has nothing to do with the food. Make it about the event. Make it about the people and not about the food. It's not about the food. It's not about the sugar. Oh my God, it's a celebration. Let me inject sugar into my body. Let me eat fucking fake ass shit. That shouldn't really have anything to do with the other. So dealing with sugar cravings, you don't keep it around you. If you have issues with it, you don't keep it around you. That's fundamental habit forming. So eating quality food, drinking plenty of water, getting enough sleep, everything with the 7 pillars, but keeping it out of your environment. Again, if you are around it all the time, yeah, you're not going to be keeping those habits. So it's pretty obvious. How do you stay away? How do you stay away from the sugar cravings? You can have all the cravings you want. I mean, that's what an addiction is. You have to break those habits and you have to break those cravings. But at the same time, keeping it around you is not going to help. So any other thoughts, put it down below. But if you are surrounding yourself with it, you're literally just torturing yourself. And you're making it convenient and an excuse to break your new formed habits. It also is going to help you looking at it all differently. You need to unplug and re-upload your operating system and look at it differently. It's not just a little bit of sugar. It's really poison for your body. Elijah, well, that's awesome. I've been away hunting for the last few days, and this is what I come home to. I am so freaking stoked now to go to the fucking gym. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Why are you so stoked? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. That's fucking awesome, dude. So if you're just listening, one, can we get a round of applause and some biceps and gorillas for Elijah's beard? I mean, my God, what a fucking beard. You know what they call that down in Florida? They call it a barba. That's a fucking beard, son. That's a beard. I feel like you just sprouted this SwoleNormous apparel. I like how you have your hands clasped in the front. You're like, hee. I made sick fucking gains. I got some SwoleNormous apparel. It looks awesome. You got a Swole Privilege hat on. God, I love that fucking hat. And the brand new Swole Since Birth tank. It looks fucking awesome, and it looks awesome on you, dude. So, round of applause. Get some America, too. That's awesome. Go to the fucking gym. Look at that face forest. Look at that face forest. There you go. No controlled burns there. Sick fucking gains. Yeah, grow that shit. Looking good, man. That's awesome. Let's take a couple comments about that, the sugar craving. John, sugar is everywhere regardless. Holidays are for family gatherings and being thankful. Beyond that, it's a 7 pillars as usual. I agree. Let's see here. Glowing Artiste. My parents asked me to buy them whiskey for eggnog this month. I haven't bought any yet. I stopped drinking, so I won't buy it. There you go. Don't expose yourself to it. Don't be around it. Smart. Smart. I mean, your parents can also buy things too, right? Let's see. Yoke Nick, my girlfriend bought 2 2-liter bottles of soda. It's constantly winking me in the face. I know once I have it, all 4 liters will be gone by the end of the day. That's self-awareness too, and that's the 7 pillars. That's mindfulness. If you're aware of your situation and you're present, you know what these triggers are and you can address them. And that's why meditation, brain gains is so important. Once you can address and you notice these cravings and these feelings arising. So that's another little bit of insight there, Elon, because if you are not practicing meditation enough, you are going to succumb to these fleeting thoughts and these fleeting impulses. If you're really in tune with yourself and you can live in the present and be in the present and have these feelings kind of wash over you and notice them for what they are, they'll pass. The cravings will pass. The thoughts will pass. The impulse will pass. But again, it's really hard when you're just keeping it in your face all the time. Like, you really can't have it in your face. Anyone that has a bad habit, you know you cannot keep it around you. If you're an alcoholic, think about that. Oh, but that's an extreme. Is it really? Is it really? Or are we just not addressing sugar addiction the same way as alcoholism? I'm saying it's probably the same, if not, I shouldn't say it's worse. Come on. It's so similar. It's so similar because you'll call an alcoholic, you're an alcoholic if it starts like affecting your life and negatively affecting relationships and really take you down a dark path. What about sugar addiction, diabetes, and morbid obesity? Like, these habits are fine. It's fine just to eat whatever the fuck you want. If you're an alcoholic, you don't keep alcohol in your house. How many alcoholics keep alcohol in their house? Well, if you're an alcoholic, chances are you have alcohol in your house, but recovering, you don't keep in your house. That was poorly worded. You don't keep it in your house for a reason. You keep it the fuck away. You don't put yourself in environments where you are going to be at risk or you're going to succumb to these urges because, once an addict, always an addict. It's always there. So you have to make sure you are staying aggressive. Holly, there's a saying in Alcoholics Anonymous, if you hang around a barber shop long enough, you'll eventually get a haircut. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, Nick, fat acceptance will claim you can't be addicted to sugar, but you can be addicted to gambling. Oh yeah, you just can't be addicted to sugar. For some reason, you can be addicted to cigarettes and alcohol and gambling and other activities, but not to sugar. Womp, womp, womp. Go fuck yourself. Nonsense. You can absolutely.
Go fuck yourself.
All right. And you have to address it. You have to address it. All right. All those posts, amazing posts, looking great in your gear. Elijah looking great. Looking fantastic. Remember, now's the time of year to join the SwoleFam. I'm telling you, it is the time as we get into the knowledge cock portion of today's episode. We are in the knowledge cock portion of the year. We're coming up on the taint of the year. We're coming up on our Swole New Year's party on the 29th, and we're coming up on resolution. So, of course, you can gain 40 pounds because we're in a pandemic. Oh my God. You're able to be a fat, lazy fuck because you're under so much stress. Are you? Or are you just making more excuses to not take care of your health? So now's the time of year to surround yourself with the best people, with the best tools. And we have all that inside Swolenormous X. We have hundreds of yoga classes you could stream 24/7, 365. We have 4 full-blown programs that will take you through over a year and a half of full customized training. Not to mention, we have an entire workout archive, a Swollen 7-minute workout section that focuses on every single type of equipment you could possibly have at your gym or at home with mace bells, kettlebells, bands, barbells, dumbbells. We have foam rolling. We have kids yoga. We have, what else do we have? My God, we have chair yoga. We have yin yoga. We have everything that you need. Meditation sessions from 5 minutes all the way up to 30 minutes. Now's the time to get your shit in order. Spread the wealth, spread the swole, spread the gains, spread the investment of good health to your friends and family, and more importantly to yourself. SwoleNormousX.com. Join the fam today. Let's take some questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Drop it in the comments down below if you has a question, and then we'll get into some balls deep, ridiculous, absurd, lunatic content because we got some epic shit as always. Let's see here. Bam, bam, bam. I think we've done this. We've done this many times.
What's in the box?
We'll take this from Lexus367. Have you always been fit? If not, where, how did you start to become? Yeah, I play baseball. I've been, exercising my whole life, physically active. And then high school, I got into lifting. So, yeah. Yep. I wanted to be in shape. I wanted to be taking care of my health. I wanted to be muscular. I wanted to have a good physique since I was younger. So I recommend no matter where you are, it's never too late to start, but it does get to the point where it's going to get a lot more difficult to undo the damage that you've done to your body for 1 decade, for 2 decades, for 20, 30, 40 years. It compounds pretty fast. And it can be really hard to unravel and undo that, but it's never too late to start and to learn and to improve your chances for a longer and more vibrant life. Don't forget, hashtag Get Swole for a chance to win today's Swole card.
First,
in the
take
comments.
a big step back.
Drop in the comments
and
below.
literally fuck your own face.
Yeah, fuck your own face. All right. What's up, Mike? How we doing? Let's see. Angry aliens abduct. When you work out as often as you do, are you still trying to raise the weight reps volume or just maintain what you have? I never try to maintain. I never train with the mindset of maintaining. I do what I need to do for that day. But overall, you're always looking to make progress, but progress looks differently as you go through your training, in my opinion. If you're always trying to just get bigger, there's a point of diminishing returns. It's not going to pay off well long-term if you just keep on trying to pack on muscle later. You need to change your approach, in my opinion. Strength training's fine, but trying to pack on more size, it's different. Strength is different than size. And trying to just put on more and more weight. Working on strength is excellent, but I don't think you're not supposed to be like 200 pounds, 205, 210, 215, 220. And most people don't realize that's what it means if you're just trying to pack on muscle all the time. That means you're just going to get bigger. It's very taxing on your system. And it's not really ideal long-term. Having muscle mass is very important. Having strength is very important. But there's a point where it's like, how much muscle mass are you going to maintain? How much muscle mass are you going to put on? It gets to the point where it's really taxing on your heart and can really start having negative effects as you get older. But yeah, I mean, I increase my mobility. I'm increasing my weight, my intensity. Yeah. I mean, I like to train frequently, but I also don't necessarily do as much volume as I used to do. I'm just, and this is not patting myself on the back. I'm much smarter with my training than many people, which is why I've been successful, which is why I've mitigated the risk of injury, which is why I don't have crazy injuries that I'm rehabbing, that I'm always like, I have to be careful of this joint because I blew out my knee here and my shoulder here. I've always been cautious in terms of smart, not overdoing certain things and focusing on recovery and making sure that I've always had this long-term approach with my fitness. I've always wanted to do this forever. So I've always had that in mind. So I haven't made a lot of short-term stupid errors. And of course I've gotten injured. You have like tweaks and issues, but things that I learn from these things. It's not like, oh, I tore my shoulder, I hurt my shoulder, and I'm back on the bench trying to bench 405. It's like, well, those are people that are just, hell-bent, obsessed, or attach their ego or their identity to a certain lift or a certain type of force output. You need to adjust and adapt over time. And, I'm not trying to be the biggest person out there. And you get that a lot. It's like, oh man, on TikTok, you're not as big as I thought you were. Well, I'm not injecting shit into my ass yet. I'm not taking anything. I'm natural. I'm not taking any shit. I train really regularly, and I'm not trying to be absolutely massive out of control. I'm trying to have strength. I'm trying to not have pain. I'm working on being fit and enjoying my life and enjoying my body and making sure that I'm working it in many different aspects. So there's aesthetic balance and there's physical balance and there's strength balance. So, you need to adjust your goals over time. A lot of people don't. It's just get big all the time. I like being big. I like building muscle. I like carving out and building more shape. You get more muscle maturity over time, but at the same time, you're just packing on more. It just gets to a point where it's just not, that shouldn't be the goal. Shouldn't be the goal. And you'll see people that make that the goal all the time. They're the ones that usually have problems as they get older. Papa Swolio, since turkey is a weak bird, I'm going to, look, Some people in the comments on that TikTok video, people were like, this guy's never fought a turkey. Turkeys are savage. I'm not talking about when it's alive. All right. I'm sure turkeys are strong. I don't want to fight a turkey. Everyone's like, this guy's obviously never fought a turkey. They're not talking about physically. I'm talking about its meat tastes like asshole. And ham is just sugar glazed salty meat. What are you guys going to have for Christmas dinner? What are we going to have? I might have burgers or just steak. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we usually eat the normal stuff that we want to eat. Ham is just sugar glazed salty meat. Well, we eat pork. We'll have heritage pork bacon, now and again. Just not a big turkey fan, not a big chicken fan. She'll make chicken once in a while, but she prefers steak. A little early today, we had breakfast. I had like half, I think I had half or a little bit more, 3/4 of a ribeye, and I had an avocado. I had half a femur bone. Well, not a full femur bone, but some bone marrow. We had some raw liver. It was a great breakfast. It's delicious. Probably beef or something along those lines. We rotate different types of beef. People do turkey for Christmas too. I'm just going to eat food. We celebrate the taint of the year. We have the heart of the taint coming up on the 28th. We'll talk more about that because we top off the taint of the year with our Swole New Year's party on the 29th. So we have our own holidays. We'll kick it off. Taint week. All right. Papa Swolio. Was it Loti? Lochi? Lucci. Was this one of the names I pronounced miraculously correct before? Papa Swolio, is it fine to do chest and back, then shoulders and arms and legs and yoga on repeat for a week? Start not doing cardio even if I miss it. Chest and back, then shoulders and arms and legs and yoga on repeat for a week. I don't know what that split is. You didn't really write that properly. Like chest and back together and then shoulders and arms separately and then legs. So chest and back, shoulders and arms and then legs, like 3 days there. And then yoga. Is it okay? It depends on the volume, depends on your experience and your goals. Honestly, usually if you're training intensely, in general, more than 2 days in a row of heavy strength training, you should probably take a day off or at least shift the focus a little bit. Just neurologically, it can be a lot. Don't forget, it's not just your muscles that get blasted. It's also your nervous system, your central nervous system. So if you're just going hard training on Monday, hard training on Tuesday, hard training on Wednesday, hard training on Thursday, hard training on Friday, it's like, for fuck's sake, like your body needs a chance to recover. So I would recommend doing like, at least if you're doing 2 days of strength training in a row, and sometimes I'm guilty of it, I'll do 3 days in a row, but at least if you're doing 2 days, take a day off for yoga, split it. Cerny, why is the podcast not on Facebook? It should be. I haven't changed anything, so it should be. I haven't changed anything. If it's not, then who knows? No idea. Don't care. YouTube's better anyway. YouTube's better than Facebook, so we're not missing out. Let me see. Let me load up for a second. Hold on a second. Let me see. It should be. I haven't changed anything. It says sending data. It says sending data, so it's not online. So it's not on my end. I don't know. Oh, well. Watch it on Facebook. Yeah, I don't know. Cool. So that's on their end. So they're blocking it or something. It just says sending data. So YouTube, that's why it's the best place to watch. We already said that. You get blocked and flagged on Facebook anyway. Don't watch. Why would you watch on Facebook when you can watch on YouTube? Honestly. Why? Why? All right. Dobby Tato. Papa Swole, you inspired me a lot. Made me hit the gym daily. How do you stay motivated for so long? Because motivation doesn't have anything to do with what I do. If you're waiting or relying on motivation, that's a temporary emotion and you're going to get fucked over. So it's not about motivation. It's about discipline. You do it because it's time to do it, because it's the day to do it, because that's what you need to do. And then you fucking do it. Who cares if you feel like it or not? You brush your teeth only when you feel like it. You're going to have a nasty shit mouth. I'm thinking of having some eggs and a small piece of steak before I go over there. They sent out a menu for the eve and the day. Who's sending out a menu? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What menu? Who sends out a menu for Christmas? What? Yeah. Ass Kicker 09, do I read philosophy? Yeah, I mean, philosophy is just knowledge. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you mean like actual philosophy? Like, yeah, I read all sorts of stuff. There's philosophy in a lot of amazing literature. Depends on what you mean. So yes, I'm very interested in thinking and learning. Absolutely. Let's see. The Fresh Prince, 1604. What would be some squat recommendation for someone with cerebral palsy? I have no idea. I'm not even going to answer that. I don't know what the limitations would be, if it's across the board or if it's specific to you as an individual. So if someone else has any kind of recommendations, I'm not sure in what terms you mean recommendation. Like, what can you not do and what are you cleared to do? If there's instability issues, I would recommend doing something like, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure what your limitations are, but like single leg, like Bulgarian split squats, you can hold on to something for more stability if that's a concern. If it's a stability issue, you can hold on to something, do a single leg squat with a weight in one hand or no weights and hold on to something. So if it's an instability, that would be a good option. Could also do something like landmine squats, something with more stability. Like it's like a free weight, but it's not free weight in the sense that you have a little more stability. I'm just assuming it might be something with stabilization, but I don't know what your exact limitations are in terms of why you're asking for a recommendation. It's a large family with a lot of allergies, so the families send out a menu so people could be aware of anything that has any allergens. See, that just sounds like so much anxiety and stress. Like I'm not a fan of like when it just seems like such a huge, it just sounds like a more stressful event than relaxing. You know, I'm not a fan of when holidays become this whole massive, it just sounds like so much work. It's like, just bring your own food and chill out. Just seems like more stress. People create all this hubbub. Wait, what is going on here? What the fuck? Oh my God. All right. This is insane. I just saw the balls deep for today. One of them. Holy fucking shit. This is going to be really ridiculous. I say, let's get into it.
What's in the box?
Holy crap. Good questions, fam. All right, let's take the first one. Take a comment here. Jarella. Exactly. People make it such a stressful big deal. Just bring what you want to eat. Spend time with your family. Quit centering around stuffing your face. I agree. It just sounds like so much more drama and like all this. Oh my God. Just, it's fucking, come on, man. Just chill the fuck out. All right. Lara's losing it. Maybe she's losing her mind. Let's see. This is a tweet. Being obese is hard, and I'm not putting an asterisk over the E because I'm not a twat. Being obese is hard. Being fit is hard. Choose your hard, end quote. And guess who said that? A thin person. I got something for you, Lara.
Go fuck yourself.
First, your privilege is showing. Oh, is it? You mean my sick fucking gains? Yeah, your rolls are showing too. First, your privilege is showing. Second, I personally am fit and obese. Wait. Hold on.
How about I send you
Hold
a
on.
hobo's dick cheese?
Second, personally, I personally am fit and obese. So it's not an either or thing. Okay. Do I even have to respond to that? Third, while I have chosen to be fit, I have not chosen to be obese. So go away with your fat phobia. You, my dear, are retarded.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I'm sorry to break it to you. But here's the deal. Like, you might have a chance to be an Olympic ping pong champion. Maybe you could be a war hero. Maybe you can go shrimping and, start an amazing business. You might be able to meet the president You know, I mean, if he
Come on, man.
he might sniff your hair.
My name's Forrest Gump.
You got options, but being a smart person doesn't seem to be one of them. So you could be fit and obese. Look, I don't know how you're defining fit, but those two things are oxymorons. And while you've chosen to be fit, you have not chosen to be obese. I would love to see everything that you do. I guarantee you're having, guarantee you're not eating properly. You're not doing what you probably should be doing in order to lose that extra body fat. You're not magically obese. Oh, I'm just so healthy and fit, but I just happen to be, I did not choose to be obese. I did not choose to be just obese. Okay. 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 Don't really know what else to say. Don't know what else to say about that. What I do have here, we have one more story.
What's in the box?
You know what she's trying to say. Look, I mean, fit, like, yeah, you can probably move better than other people that are obese that don't exercise. But in terms of being healthy, no, you're not healthy. You're not healthy yet. You're still at high risk. And I love how that's just not something you can change. There's tons of extra body fat on me. I just can't get rid of it. Some people just get rid of it, but I can't. I'm just born massively extra. I just have so much extra body fat, and it's of no fault of my own. I train, I exercise. I just don't know why it stays. Interesting. Okay, well, we got something else. We got something else here. This is probably...
What's in the box?
I don't even know how to say this. Okay. Woman caught breastfeeding. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Woman caught breastfeeding her hairless cat on a Delta flight. Now, I would believe if this was if this was Spirit or Southwest, I could believe it. Delta, I don't know. Delta.
How dare you?
I guess so as well. But woman caught, that you heard me correct. You heard me correct. A woman caught breastfeeding her hairless cat. That's right, a cat. Her hairless cat. Now, Mama Swole and I were always like, oh, I like Sphinx cats, and she wants one. Like, I would totally get a Sphinx cat. I like them. I like Sphinx cats. I wouldn't breastfeed it, though. I don't think you should. Let's see. Let's read this. Yeah, we have soundboards for these. Right?
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
A woman who took a Delta flight recently wasn't kidding around. Haha, get it? Kidding around? When she whipped out her breasts and started feeding her hairless cat. Breasts? She whipped out both of them? You only need one tit. Just whipped them both out. Bam. Bam. The unidentified female. Why are we not identifying this person? How come everyone else can be identified? This person, who knows who she is? We'll fucking find out. She flew from Syracuse to Atlanta, where she was caught breastfeeding her feline on the plane. A flight attendant told her repeatedly to stop and put her cat back in its cage. However, the woman refused. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. A message was sent through the aircraft communications, addressing, and reporting system to alert Delta crew in Atlanta that a passenger in seat 13A is breastfeeding a cat and will not put back in its carrier when requested. A photo of the message board was found on Reddit and posted on Twitter. Reddit. Look at this message here. Let's see. Passenger PAX in 13A is breastfeeding a cat. Can you imagine seeing this come through? Can you imagine seeing this come through and being like, wait, what? Is breastfeeding a cat and will not put cat back in carrier when requested? That's great. God, people are so fucking sick. All right. The flight attendant, Ainsley Elizabeth, who was on board during the incident, took to TikTok on the 13th to explain more of what went down. This is like, what, last month? This woman had one of those hairless cats swaddled up in a blanket so it looked like a baby. Her shirt was up and she was trying to get the cat to latch, and she wouldn't put the cat back in the carrier. and the cat was screaming for its life. That's absolutely disgusting. That's fucking gross, bro. Elizabeth revealed in another video that security got involved. However, she's unsure of what happened to the woman, and her cat, once the jet touched, should be removed for abuse. The Delta employee who sent the message also requested that Delta's Red Coat team apprehend the woman once they got to ground. Red Coats are the elite airport customer service experts, identifiable by their bright red coats. They are specifically trained to handle on-the-stop customer issues. Yeah, I don't know if they're prepared for this one. We have a customer breastfeeding its cat. The airline's website also outlines its policies of women breastfeeding children. Quote, Delta fully supports a woman's right to breastfeed on board Delta and Delta Connection aircraft and facilities. Breast pumps are allowed on board at the airport, and if you prefer, many airports do offer private lactation rooms or spaces. Delta allows animals such as small dogs, cats, and household birds to board domestic flights and must be able to fit in a small ventilated pet carrier. I forget if I was on Delta, but I brought a cat. I had a cat that I had to bring home because I just couldn't keep the cat. The cat's name was Ron Burgundy, and he was awesome. And you paid like $50, got a cat carrier, and just kind of put him under the seat. Oh, Ron Burgundy. What a good kitty. What a good kitty. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. All right, we got one from... Ooh, we did that one. We did that one from that registered tard. Okay, we got some... Very nice. It is animal abuse. Judith agreed. I'm a former cat rescuer of 20 years. This woman is insane. Just slightly. Just slightly. Just slightly insane. No, not the woman. The woman didn't go on TikTok to explain. No, like a woman that was on board or something, or a flight attendant, not the woman herself. How do you can't, there's nothing to explain there. You can't explain that. Hi, I was breastfeeding my cat. Say no more, fam. Say no more.
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there there's nothing to justify it. There's literally, you can't justify that at all. You can't justify that at all. All right, let's take a moment to show some respect to the Falcon. Hashtag get swole. Hashtag get swole for a chance to win today's Swole card. Reminder, we still got some fuck your resolution specials going on right now. SwoleNormusX.com. Join the fam today. You fucking beast. Join the fam. We got some balls deep videos. We got a couple videos. All right, let's take a vote. We got two videos. We got a number 1 or a number 2. Drop in the comments.
What's in the box?
Number schwam or number stu. Number schwam or number stew. You got schwam or stew.
Ever served in a forward area?
What is it? What's it going to be, fam? A number 1 or a number 2? Nicole number 2, Raven number 2, James number 2. James, first time catching a live cast, so we'll definitely go. Everyone's going number 2. Number 2. Thank you, James. Thank you. All right, it seems like most people went number 2. This one is called Queer Teacher. So yeah, I wonder what this is going to be about. I don't know what it's going to be about. All right, let's see what happens.
What's in the box?
Let's see what happens here.
I teach high school, and most days of the week I come to school in stilettos. I get to stand at about 6'6".
Gonna pause right there, Chief. You're a teacher and you come to school in stilettos and okay. This is not a profession for your issues. This is not public therapy. This is not a place for you to be yourself. I'm okay. Hold on. This is not a place for a teacher to express themselves. This is to educate children. This is so fucking crazy. I don't care what you do in your free time. Agreed? I don't care what you do in your free time. Don't care what you do in your free time. I don't care what you want to do. Free country, that's fine. Don't erode the minds and conflict students. Teach them what you need to teach them. This is not your therapy session, okay? Butchers actually used to wear the high heels probably to stay out of the fucking blood, right? Bill the Butcher. All right, let's see here. Stilettos. I don't think women should be wearing stilettos in teacher. Just wear flats. Teach the fucking students. Then go home and do whatever the fuck you want. You know? Make lampshades and Buffalo Bill. Put the lotion on your skin. Whatever the fuck you want to do.
I teach high school, and most days of the week I come to school in stilettos. I get to stand at about 6'6".
Jesus Christ.
And the reason why is so I can create an explicitly queer space for all of my students.
Not your place, I swear. Where does this guy fucking teach? If this is a public school, you should be fired immediately. Public school? No, that doesn't happen. This is insane. An explicitly queer space for all of my students? Oh, thank you for brainwashing our children. I'm glad this is going to come out. This is going to come out wonderfully in the next 10 to 20 years. Jesus Christ. Again, do this shit on your own time. Do this shit on your own fucking time. This is not a therapy session. This is not group therapy. Okay. What the fuck? Mama Swolio has shoes like that. Get the fuck out of here.
They know that this place is a place for them, by them, and because I never had one of those growing up. So, yeah. Bit of a beast.
Bit of a beast? No, you're a lunatic. That way the students know that this place is a place for them, by them. No, this is a place where you are acting out your fantasies and you're acting out your own issues. You think it's normal? You think it's normal for dudes to wear stilettos? It's not. People do that, but it's definitely not the average. It's definitely not what most men do. All right. You have the freedom to do what you want. You could be gay. I don't care. That's cool. I know gay people. I have gay friends. Very cool. I have no issues. But not in schools. Again, this is where you have to draw the line. Not in fucking schools. Not in schools. No place in schools. No place in schools. I think in 2020, I want to say twat. I think in 2022, I guess almost 2020, I think kids are going to find out about this shit. Don't you? Don't you think they're going to find out about queer stuff? Don't you think they're going to find out? It's kind of every fucking where. This just has no place in a school. What are you teaching that requires you to wear stilettos? That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That's creep. That's full creep mode. That's full creep mode. There's no reason for that. Jesus Christ. All right. Fuck. Really weird. All right. We got one more video. We have a Lanza Sosi. We have a Native American. I don't know why I'm saying that with a Asian accent, but it is my show, so I'll do what I want. How to support Black and Indigenous people. How do we do that? Because they're the same thing. Black and Indigenous are the same thing. Black people and Indigenous people are just the same thing. How do we support people? But let's listen to this insanity.
A lot
this guy's
of
nuts,
white allies and accomplices ask, how can they support Black and Indigenous people of color?
Okay, first off, let's put a pause. Black and Indigenous people of color, is that not insulting to everyone? Black and Indigenous people of color. First, what does that even mean? Why are Black people associated with, why are those in the same category? And why are we still living in the past? Can we move forward or no? Because no one here knows anyone that dealt with, never mind.
A lot of white allies and accomplices ask, how can they support Black and Indigenous people of color? And sometimes I really don't know what to say, but here's one easy way. Just don't have babies.
Don't have babies? Wait, what is that saying? Wait.
A lot of white allies and accomplices
White allies?
White allies and accomplices ask, how...
White allies and accomplices, in other words, don't have babies. So this is, if you don't know, this guy's name Lance Sosi or something. He's a fucking hardcore racist, by the way. He's known on TikTok. He always says, hey, colonizer and stuff. He's a hardcore racist. I think it's a he. I don't fucking know anymore. Yeah, hardcore racist, and yeah, just don't have babies. Okay. So you're going to continuously look. the insanity that you're holding descendants of anyone responsible is absolutely insane. Your great grandpappy killed my great grandpappy. It's like, okay, what are you going to do about it? What's up? Yeah, stop having babies. Well, I don't know if this dude or chick or whoever it is having babies, but it's called freedom. And I love how this illusion that Native Americans were all like peaceful and gentle people, that Native Americans weren't warring constantly and slaughtering like savage fucking people. Humans are humans. Humans have been killing each other for thousands and thousands of years. So it's not like Native Americans. I mean, people watch Pocahontas too fucking often and think that everyone was just smoking peace pipes and, you know, I don't know, praying to the god of the land or something. Doesn't mean there aren't amazing cultures in Native American tribes. It's like, yeah, but at the same time, there's a lot of murder and death, and throughout history, throughout humankind, for all races, in all continents, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Like, we are here where we are now, and yeah, I mean, the crazy thing now is that it's acceptable to be a racist if you're Native American or you're black. The more marginalized you are, right? The more oppressed. If you're obese, if you're Native American and obese and you're handicapped and you're trans, oh my God, you got them all. So the more oppressed or the more of a victim that you can play, the more power you have and the more you can get away with. So I don't care if he's Native American. You can still be a racist piece of shit, even if you're a Native American. There just aren't many of those left. For, you know, yeah. History has winners and losers, and I'm not saying winners. I'm saying there's genocide. There's been death. I mean, fucking Genghis Khan killed what? 20, 30, 40, 100 fucking million people. Raped thousands of women. Like, I mean, there's a lot of horrible shit throughout society, throughout history. But now there isn't. I mean, there is still, but in our country, come on. Like, we have so much freedom for people of all races, of all colors. That's why people are trying to flood here, because it's one of the last, in most states, one of the last free places left where people from any background, any color, like, there's caste systems still in India. There's still like a lot of social structures where once you're born into it, you can't move. Like, that's it. You're born where you are. Like in fucking North Korea, you are held responsible for what like your great grandfather did. Like, if one's a criminal, your whole family is just criminal scum for the rest of eternity. And people just don't have any context. They don't understand history, or they only look at history through one lens. They don't realize that, all that being said, what have we learned? Is it still happening now? No. No one's running around slaughtering Native Americans. No one's running around slaughtering black people. It just isn't happening. Why? Because we learn and we adjust and we have evolved. But no one wants to admit that, right? Now it's just very popular to complain about things that happened long ago that you had nothing to do with, that you have nothing to do with. You had nothing to do with it. You had nothing to do with it. My ancestors on one side, on my grandmother's side, came over on the Mayflower. Pilgrims. Do you know what the Pilgrims were? Do you know where they came from? You know why they left Europe? Because they were persecuted. They were persecuted and run out. My dad's side of the family is Jewish. Oh yeah, it goes back to Hungary, Austria, Russia. My grandfather's side, Russian Jews. Yeah, the Jews have had a great history over there in Europe. They've been doing great. They were doing great in Russia and Austria. Yeah, and Poland. They've been doing fantastic. Yeah, clean track record from the Jews. So you're not the only one that's been oppressed. You're not the only one that have... Look, everyone's fucking ancestors are dead. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. Your great-great-grandparents, are all dead. Just fucking people die. Things happen in the past. It's what we do. It's like you can't change the past, but you can learn from it and move forward. And I think we have as a society, which is why it's the best it's ever been. Is it perfect? What is perfect? What is perfect? But it doesn't justify continuing racism. You don't just swing back the other direction. Well, now you could be racist against white people. No, go fuck yourself, Lance. Seriously, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Nice long hair. I like the braid. Yeah, but you can still go fuck yourself. Racist piece of shit. All right. Yeah, a lot of people. Lance also pushes that Rittenhouse brought a gun across state lines and shot black people. Yeah, well, stupid people are going to be stupid. Like I said, I don't care if you're black, Native American, Asian, white. If you're a fucking idiot, you're a fucking idiot. If you're a grifter, you're a grifter. It's not racist if you're a fucking asshole. Like, just because someone's a different color doesn't mean that they're automatically a good person and they are free of criticism. Like, it's insane. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. I don't care what your DNA is. Your DNA sucks.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
God damn it, fam. I'll hate anyone. I don't care what you are. I'll hate anyone. I'll hate some white. I'll get my hate on some white people too. Goddamn fucking colonizers. Colonizer. Can't say the hard ER. What up, my colonizer? What up, my colonizer? No one likes a sore loser. No one likes a sore loser. Get it? Too soon? All right. All right, look, and if you're like, oh my God, you're going pretty hard. Well, he just told white people not to have babies, but he's like, go on TikTok, go on his, if you want to. I think it's Modern Warrior or something. Like literally just the guy is just a fucking nightmare. So those of you that are dropping in the comments, you know, it's not this, I'm not going hard because of this one video. The guy's a disaster. Absolute disaster field. Nick, my great-great-grandmother was full Pico native and got excommunicated from the tribe for marrying a Scottish immigrant. Judith, so sorry you were conquered. Let's see here. Yeah. Pedro, no one talks about how natives had slaves too. Uh-oh. Oh no. I wish I had the button for kid pics. Oh no. Let's see. Betty Ford, every race and land has been conquered and colonized, and every culture has had slaves. America is the first place to end slavery and try to help the people that they conquered. Yeah, well, but we can't remember that. We can't address that. We can't address that. You can't say that because it goes against the narrative. We can't. We can't talk about how amazing this country is. We can't talk. Look, and again, when you say how this country is amazing, doesn't mean that it doesn't have flaws. Like there's no such thing as perfection. So enough trying to act like it's going to be some fucking Disney movie with rainbows and unicorns shitting out fucking rainbows and gold coins. It ain't going to happen. Is that true? He's married? I thought he was trans for a second. This guy Lance. I couldn't tell sometimes if he looks like a chick or not. Lance's wife is white and they have kids. I mean, is he trolling? Because that's fucking pathetic. Then just a hardcore grifting. I don't know anything about the guy aside from he makes racist videos. That being said, it's time to give away today's Swole card. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, join the fam today, SwoleNormousX.com. And let's get swole today, baby. Come on now. Get swole, baby. Get swole. Get swole. Scroll, scroll. Get swole. Get swole. Oh, we got another one. The winner today, Bao Fan. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You haven't won one in a while, Bao. Congratulations. Been a hot minute since you've been, I guess you've been here. Bao kind of like chills in the background sometimes. Just kind of, you dropped another one recently. So up at the top, this is the one from Get Swole. Hashtag Get Swole. Congratulations. Bao sent us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2040 Schwam in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. You won 6-1? All right, taking it back. No more. Yeah, I thought it was only like 2 or 3. I know you've won a couple times. Excellent. Congratulations, Falcon. Falcon says congratulations as well. All right, send us that email. Get swole, baby. Get swole. Don't stop getting swole, Bao. Don't stop getting swole. Thank you for being here. Let's nut this beach. Let's get some piano cock going, and let's get this fucking Don't breastfeed your cat. If you have a cat,
I'm kind of a big.
If you have a cat, I forbid you. I forbid you to breastfeed your cat. If you have a cat, don't do it. Go colonize the gym. Go colonize some sick fucking gains today, fam.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
What happened to your queer party friends? Sound crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
I am the danger.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with a little lady in a race car.
A three-letter word. Jobs. J-O-B-S.
I got hairy legs.
I'm prepared to say that I have a record of over 40 years and that I'm going to beat Joe Biden. Look at my record.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Because that's normal when you're around kids. That's normal.
What the fuck is that?
Gotta whip it out. Take it off the spool. All right, fam. Wise piano cock again. Strikes again. Flawless execution. Flawless victory. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. TheDailySwole.com for all the links. Like, subscribe, share the show, and of course, leave us a review on Apple Podcast. And if you have not yet joined the fam today, get access to the hundreds of classes, programs, meditation sessions, recipes. We walk you through everything to make sure your 7 pillars are locked and ready to go this new year. SwoleNormousX.com. We'll see you tomorrow for the real hump day and episode 20, Fuate Dos. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swole. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I gift rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in a fanny pack. Couple hundred in a Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits.